Hey guys, today I will talk about A/B testing. So, what is A/B testing? It's a very popular statistical inference test used to find if there is a significant difference between the means of two sample proportions. So, you might have heard there will be a control group and a variant group. You need to find which, if there is really a difference between the two proportions or maybe A/B testing, whether you have a group A, a group B, which is there really a difference between group A and group B? If you so I will what I will do here is I will walk through a very popular example like a click view example for let's say you have an ad A and you have an ad B. So for ad A, let's say you have 500 clicks out of uh, let's say 1,000 views, and for ad B you got like 600 clicks out of 1,000 views. We need to find out if there is a significant difference between ad A and ad B. Let's see how we do that. So we can say a proportion of A is equal to 500 uh, divided by 1,000 and proportion of P equal to 600 divided by 1,000. Now we'll find the standard error sigma A equal to root of P into 1 minus P divided by N, and sigma B equal to root of P into 1 minus P divided by N. Substitute the values, we will get the standard error for A and standard error of B. Now uh, we need to design a hypothesis test here. So for in this experiment, we'll first set our null hypothesis and our alternative hypothesis. So what is the null hypothesis? Null hypothesis will be that there is no difference between the two proportions. So we can write it as PA equal to PB, and the alternative hypothesis will be there is actually a difference. So we can write PA is not equal to PB. Now let's find the standard score, z-score in this case, uh, which is equal to z-score for PB minus PA. I was finding if there is really a difference between the means, which is equal to PB minus PA divided by root of sigma A square plus sigma. We know all these values, and imagine that suppose this is not exactly the right numbers I'm putting here, but we already have approximately, let's say if I got like 2.14 and we get the p-value as let's say 0.25. So that means it's not really statistically significant. So we cannot say that uh, we cannot say that there is really a significant difference between uh, ad A and ad B. However, let's imagine if you got a p-value like 0.03. In that case, this is a two-tailed test, and imagine that you got it 0.03, then there is really a statistically significant difference, and you can reject the null hypothesis. You can reject the null hypothesis. So this is just an introduction to A/B testing. There's a lot of things we consider while designing an A/B test, but hopefully this will help to get an intuitive understanding of what goes inside an A/B test. Thank you.